Hello, we all are well aware of the current plight the country is facing. The current issues, the current sufferings in Sri Lanka are largely based on the decision made by the political authority, of which the executive president has perpetrated, knowingly or unknowingly, many crimes that have brought in this suffering to the people. His decision making during past 2 years, even though he was called Vedakarna Virua, has been ridiculous, has been inhuman, and has not done any good to the country. Therefore, we request the executive president, we request the man who holds his position to immediately withdraw and hand over executive powers to parliament, at least on a temporary basis. We are not in a situation, we are not in a time where we can afford to have elections. So in that backdrop, if we can't have elections and if the country is not ready, but the executive is not accepted by the people, what the executive can do is resign and hand over the powers to parliament. When it comes to parliament, the leaders in parliament, the leaders of political parties and people with different interests or maybe with vested interests should not act for political expediency. They can form a committee at least on a temporary period, maybe for 3 to 6 months, and discuss and execute ways and means to solve the current issues. We all know there is a severe shortage of food, fuel, electricity, and above all, medicinal drugs, health products. A lot of patients are dying in hospitals, and the medical practitioners are facing one of the worst challenges in their career because they don't have medicine to treat people. Therefore, we request President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and also the most senior politician in their family, Honorable Mahinda Rajapaksa, if you are an honorable person, if you believe that people still respect you, please tell your brother to resign and tell your family not to be cunning and protect the thieves who have robbed the country, especially the business mafia. We know that there are some people in Sri Lanka's business mafia who love to have Rajapaksas in power because they can make dirty money when Rajapaksas are in power. Very sad to say this. So these guys are the people, as we hear, that who tell the president, who advise the president that he should not leave. That's because they know as long as Gotabaya Rajapaksa is there that they can take the president on a ride and they can make dirty money. So I would like to request Honorable Mahinda Rajapaksa, incumbent Prime Minister, being the most experienced in Rajapaksa family and being the man who has won the hearts of many people, I don't know to what extent that he is remaining now, please intervene, tell your brother to step down and leave and hand over the powers to parliament if you believe that the Sri Lankans shouldn't be treated this way. Sri Lankans deserve better lives. This is not a problem of country being poor. This is a problem that began due to poor decision making by politicians with less values.